Hi everybody. So, continuing to work on the leading edge of the left wing. At this point, everything is ready to rivet up, thank God. And so, yeah, everything's clecoed in. As you can see, I got all the clecos in place. The skin is very tight, and like I had said before, unlike the tank, you have no baffles, so all you have is ribs, a skin. You could put the stiffener in place if you wanted to, just to make sure, but it's not that bad. So what Vance tells you to do is you do the very top two on both sides of the skin. Well, in this orientation, they're the top two. So you do the top two on both the back and top and the bottom of the skins, across all of them, and then you start moving downwards towards the nose. It's actually pretty simple. Unlike the tank, the lightning holes are kind of shaped differently, so you have more access. I can put my forearm through two ribs and be able to hold a bucking bar to put a rivet in. So there were no rivets on here. I mean, you could. It would probably be definitely faster if you had two people, but I found it to be pretty good. At one point, I think I was doing about 3 to 4 rivets a minute. And I mean, I'm not rushing anything, of course. I'm taking my time, making sure everything's lined up. But you know, it's nice getting into a flow. So some news about that. So yeah, the camera that I'm taking this picture with, for a long time now, I don't know if anyone's really noticed, but if you look off the very center to the right on the bottom of the feed here, so if you're looking from where those bags are on the table up towards where that stack of tires is next to the bench grinder, you see it's kind of blurry. Yeah, so I accidentally dropped this camera a long time ago and scratched up the lens, which is ridiculous. I bought this camera, oh geez, the week before the kit came in, so I've had it since the middle of May. It's hard to believe it's only been 9 months. Anyway, so I may have dropped the camera the other day. The thing is, the battery for the camera is not that long, right? It's like an hour and a half, and I like to work like 6-7 hours at a time. So I always have it plugged into a big lithium-ion charging brick. It's a little 22 amp-hour brick for charging phones. You know, it's got a couple of USB plugs and it charges off a USB mini. And I use that. Problem is it's heavy, and if it goes off the edge of a table, it's dragging your camera with you. So the camera may have dropped slightly after all of this film had been done, because you're going to see me finish up these this leading edge, and then you're not going to notice that all of a sudden the leading edge is attached to the front of the wing. You know, the camera died. So anyway, long story short, my camera died. I tried plugging it back in, and apparently doing so, there was a short in the camera, turning the camera on and off very quickly, and it basically made my memory card unreadable. Normally I like to offload all of my footage at the end of a day, but I just didn't have a chance. Oh wait, hold on here. Come here, kitty, come on. I'll just jump up here, you big pansy. Sorry, one of my cats wanted to come up. Anyway, so you're going to see me finish up this leading edge, and here's my friend Ted's here to help me. You're going to see me finish up this. Thank you, Slim. Yeah, why don't you just get in the way? And then all of a sudden, this leading edge will be on the front of the wing. The entire section where we riveted it on to the front of the wing is gone. Yeah, so very disappointing, but you know, it's just one of those things of life. I've since, oh, there's this side crack. I'd since returned the camera to Amazon where I bought it, because it was still technically under warranty, and they sent me a new one, which ironically is now half the price that it was last year. God damn it. Cat, come here. Hey. Cat, thank you. Sorry about that. Feline intrusions. So yeah, there's no real big surprises to the leading edge. Ribs go in very simply. Then you have to just go through and there's no stiffeners like there are in the tanks. The only other thing you have to do is you have to go in and rivet the mounting plate for the LED light that I'm going to be putting in. They also tell you that you can go through and paint the final. If you want to look to where the landing light is and you just want to see like all flat black for some reason, or you want gloss white, and this is what the instructions say. They give you a list of parts that you can paint. I didn't really do anything yet. Here goes the stiffener in the front. I didn't really do any of that yet. I might later, depending on what we pick for our paint scheme. So anyway, the leading edge is done. It's completely done. It's attached to this bar. It looks great. You'll be seeing it in the next few videos. There's my buddy Colin. But unfortunately, you won't be seeing it here. So the next set of videos that you will see, it will be from a new camera. And so the reason I mentioned the blur is because you will, for those who have noticed the blur, you won't see it anymore. And those who haven't noticed the blur, well, you won't be seeing one again either. So I will see you guys soon.